Hello everyone. Now I'm going to talk about DHCP v4. So DHCP stands for Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. It's a service that automatically assigns IP address, subnet mask, gateway, and DNS information to devices on a network. Without the DHCP, every device would have to be configured manually, which can be time consuming and error prone, especially in a large network. So now just think that imagine a network with hundreds or even thousands of devices. Manually assigning IP addresses could lead to conflicts and mistakes. So the DHCP v4 solved this by making IP management automatic, consistent, and efficient. So now, how the DHCP works? Firstly, you need to know that the DHCP follow DORA process. That means 4 steps. Now I'm gonna show you here. Firstly is discover this laptop at client side discover. It means that client send a broadcast asking for an IP address. Here client asks to server that they want an IP address. So when server get the information, server start to follow the step offer. So this step, server respond with an available IP address, but it doesn't give it to client yet. So after client know that there are many IP address, so now client follow one step more, that is request. Here the client accept and request to use that IP. Okay, after that server will acknowledgement of the acceptance and server confirm the client is now fully configured. Here this step is acknowledge. Okay, here 4 steps that the DHCP works. And now look at the command to configure the DHCP in a router. Firstly, we can go to global mode first, and we need to create the DHCP pool. So why we need to do that? The DHCP pool is like a bucket of IP address setting you give to client. So here I'm create pool that name is net1. After that we use command network 192.168.1.0 255.255.255.0. So this command is define the network rank of the DHCP pool. So the DHCP server will hand out IP from 192.168.1.0/24 to usable addresses 100.192.168 168.1.1 to 192.168.1.254. So there are many devices that can use that IP range. And now this command is used to create default gateway. So here default gateway, and this command for DNS server. So our network will have default gateway, DNS, and IP address and subnet. Okay, after that, this command IP DHCP included address. It means this command we use to remove one IP. Remove one IP that we don't want to use in the pool of our network. So here, this IP I don't want to let my client have because I want to use it as my default gateway. So I decide to remove it from the pool. Okay, so that's it. And now look at my demo lab. Okay everyone, now let's start our lab. So we connect from router to switch to 5 PC. So now our plan is to create VLAN 10 and set the auto IP address for laptop 0 to laptop 4 by configure DHCP. So now let's start at the switch first. Here, firstly they want us to create VLAN 10. VLAN 10 name user. So from switch to laptop we use access port. And from switch to router we use trunk port. And now let's start configure DHCP on router. Firstly, we need to create sub interface first. That our sub interface is sub interface 10. After that, we use command encapsulation dot 1q10 IP address. Okay, now we need to create our pools network. So pool network, I'm gonna use VLAN 10. So IP DHCP pool LAN 10. And networks, this command for rank our IP address. So network 10.10.10.1. After that, we use command default router. This command for creating default gateway. Default router. I'm gonna use 2. Okay. And DNS server 8.8.8.8. After that, we use one command. It is IP DHCP excluded. 10.10.10.1 10.10.10.3. Okay, this comment we will remove some IP address from our pools network. So IP 10.10.10.1 until 10.10.10.3 will not assign in the client side. Okay. Now let's check. Here, IP address 10.10.10.4 and here .2 and here .3 and here .5. Okay, now look at it again. Here it changed the IP because of what? So let's do it a little more. It also changed 67 and here 4 and here 8. So the command IP DHCP excluded address remove the IP in the rank that we want to remove. So that's it for today. Thank you.